All right, let me make sure this is up. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's see. There we go. Come on, let's make it live. Any moment. Come on. Where are you? There it is. Make us public so everyone can see us.
Get some shit open on my phone.
Oh, that reminds me I had to turn mine on silent. So that way I'm not doing that. And I don't know how loud he is right now. All right. He's good there. Oh, there's someone already in here. Who's what? Oh, it's massacred. I already know. I already know.
I'm in there too already.
All right. We'll go into the spiel, and then we'll go ahead and do this. If you want to share, you can. Oh, Chris is here too. Sweet. Everyone's hear Bubba in the background, but that's okay.
That's okay.
He's having fun, and that's what counts.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Put that on there. Do this. Oh my God. Where is my head today? It is not where it needs to be.
I'm right there with you.
All right. So there's that. I can keep an eye on that, and then we're good to go. All right. So, hi, everyone. My name's Lace. You're at the Drinking Creek podcast. I'm here with my friend Krista. I actually met her on TikTok, and I look at her as an upcoming influencer. She does crafts, she talks music, she talks about horror, she does makeup. So I thought it would be awesome to have her on today so we can do a little bit of makeup and talk music, of course, and probably other stuff as well as it comes on. But thank you, Krista, for coming on. Is there anything you'd like to say to everybody?
Yeah, thank you all for coming on. Yeah, Lace has been incredible. So has her niece Monique, or Massacre Beauty as we call her. Yeah, I'm just here to have fun, do some makeup. Maybe we talk some music. Maybe talk some food. Maybe who knows?
I'm down for food, and we got the holidays coming. Talk about all kinds of good stuff.
Yep.
Real quick, I want to say I don't know if you're watching Rosie or not, but in lieu of wearing makeup, I have this on to keep my hair out of my face. It's my little ghost. You can see. But thank you, Rosie, for the ghost. Love you. But yeah, let's dive into it. I don't know what all you do for makeup, like what all you put on. I noticed as I've gotten older, I kind of go less and less stuff. So I'm going to let you kind of take the floor and give people a little insight. Because you do some very pretty, very intricate work from what I've seen. So I'm going to let you kind of have the floor and go into it.
All right. So first, normally what I do is I put some primer on. I happen to have this. It's Wet n Wild. It's their Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I'm not going to put very much on because I'm probably going to end up taking all this off when we're done. I'm probably just going to stick with probably more eye stuff today. So I'm going to try and do it as best as I can. So I'll just take some of that and I will go right on my lids with it. You're probably not supposed to, but I don't really care.
For everybody, I'll be right back. Chris, I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on Bubba real quick, so I'll be right back.
No problem. How are y'all doing tonight? I can see everybody in the comments. Hi, Chris. Hi, Mo. I know my grandmother's in here. All right. Oops. And then I'm going to take this, which I probably should throw away, but I'm not going to. This is my Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C5. And I'm just going to go over my lid with that. I'm going to go down underneath. Now, the reason I say I should probably throw this away is because it is well over a year old. And sometimes they say you shouldn't keep your makeup for more than a year. Yes, Mo, I'm going to use my Black Veil Bride stuff. Because you know me all too well.
All right, back. Let's see what we got. Hope you can see the comments too, so that works out great. I don't know what I should start with.
Well, I've got my concealer on. I'm just going to pat that in just a little bit. Because my goofy ass keeps forgetting to buy makeup beauty blenders.
Well, I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to put on the concealer and go from there. Like,
I don't blame you.
Light. Let's see what we got here so I can see better, so I'm not trying to struggle. Oh, that's like really bright. Can we tone it down? Is that better? I feel like that's better. Wow, I look really like I matched the ghost. Like I totally. That works out lovely. So what's everyone doing out there tonight? I see there's some people in the chat, so we can get it going. And then while we're on it, while we're doing this, we can also talk a little bit music. I know that you mentioned your Black Veil Bride makeup. Let's talk about them. I know that's one of your favorites.
Yes. This by far is the best thing I've ever bought of their band merch. And it's down to a few reasons. One is because obviously it's Black Veil Brides related. I've loved them since I was like 15 years old. They quite literally saved my life a long time ago. So what I was doing at the moment. Shit. So the second reason is there is a brand called Saints of the Undead. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook too. They helped create the packaging for this. And I think they did an excellent job with the packaging.
It's super pretty.
And the third, the color story in this is just amazing. I don't know what I want to use for colors though.
I'm gonna do like some nudes, maybe a little bit of like blush color.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Chris says he's here supporting us, which thank you, Chris. We love you for it. And he's making meatloaf for dinner. That sounds delish.
Yeah, it does. Holy crap. I haven't had meatloaf in forever. You know what? I'm actually going to use this blue. Show everybody.
Massacred actually makes a pretty mean meatloaf.
I'm going to use this blue here. It's called C. Because it also, this, the album that this palette is inspired by is Black Veil Bride's new era. They're in like their Sweeney Todd era. So everything is Sweeney Todd influence.
Oh, that's bad.
Absolutely amazing. If you get the chance, Lace, watch their video for it's called Bleeders. Just absolute masterpiece.
See, I should have brought my mirror. I have time. I can go and run and grab it too. Hello, Delphina. Thank you for joining. You get to watch me, which I am going to try to do my eyebrows. I mentioned that to Krista earlier before we went live, that I'm going to try to do my eyebrows like using the camera, but I may cheat and grab the one mirror. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cheat and grab the mirror.
Go get your mirror.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'll be right back.
You're fine. Now I'm just slightly taking that blue and I'm just spreading it all over my lid. Insert joke here. And then after I'm going to take it's called Sunday. It's like a white pearl. And I will blend that out, make it look nice. I know this is not what we're normally used to watching, but that's okay. We'll make it work. If anybody has any questions, I can see the comments too, so bring it on. That is a Grateful Dead bear. This is one of my favorite pieces. Besides this big one over here. Eventually, I want to do a tattoo tour on TikTok, but I don't know if TikTok will flag me for it. Seeing where some of my tattoos are.
Oh, yeah, she's making dinner. She's being a team player, Delphinus. She's got dinner going while I'm doing this, so she's the real MVP. And I guess we're supposed to show off this stuff that we're using. I didn't even think about that because honestly, I don't even know what it's a cover stick derma finish that I put underneath my eyes
Okay.
and on top because my eyes need a little help, a little pick me up. I'm good. I'll be there in 6. We'll make sure to save you some. And Chris says he's a scare bear. You were talking that your tattoo is a Grateful Dead.
Yes.
And then for my eyebrows, I use Maybelline Build-A-Brow.
Okay.
And it has the little fine brush things to kind of enhance a little bit. Before that, I mentioned to her earlier, I used to do temporary tattoo eyebrows because I used to didn't let my eyebrows grow, and I finally did. So now I got some to have fun with.
There you go.
All right, that's like up close and personal. Anyways, back to the music. What are some of your top faves for this year so far?
Oh, there's quite a few actually. Obviously, Bleeders from Black Veil Brides. Falling Universe's new album is dope as hell. I mean, Ronnie Radke's just running shit for real.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Did you see he's headlining Warped Tour next year?
No, but that's good to know. I didn't know that they even had a lineup come out yet because all they were doing was pre-sales that I seen.
Yeah, as far as from what I've seen on Ronnie's Instagram, Falling Universe is headlining, which makes me very happy.
The tickets are expensive, but they're not as bad as like when we were young.
Yeah, I would love to go, honestly. All right, now I'm gonna take that blue and the white that I was talking about.
I do agree, Delphina. We should go to Warped Tour. I don't know if you went with us when we were younger. No, I think you did, didn't you? Because I think you helped me put Liberty spikes in my hair. I can't remember. God, it was so long ago.
So I took that. Shit. I took that blue and this pearl, and I mixed them together and put them right under my eye. It's so much fun doing this stuff. I need to start doing it more. It makes me feel better. I'm gonna grab that right. Sitting outside, I can hear a marching band. Apparently, Chris has a marching band outside. Same thing to this side. But no.
I feel like they look kind of pretty even.
This is really good.
I haven't done that way in forever.
Mhm.
Let me see. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it was with you. No, it was with Mike and Elsie and Nick that we all went. I remember that. And we stayed up like most of the night getting ready, which is so silly. And then we got there. It was hot as balls. We stood there we hung out there all day, did all kinds of rad shit. And then we drove home, which was like 2.5 hours for the ride home. And everyone we pulled over and we went to sleep at like 27 miles out from like a gas station. We all passed out there for a little bit and then continued on. It was fun.
Oh my! I could not imagine.
Well, I mean, we were teenagers at that time, so we had stamina for the most part, but now I don't think we would last doing anything like that.
Yeah, the last concert that my husband and I just went to, I about died after we got out of there.
Which one was that?
Was Bleeders tour back in May.
Oh, all right.
All right, so I'm gonna take this. It's called Friends. It's a very nice shimmer. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm taking that on that brush.
I haven't even done. Okay, I did the eyebrow thing. I'm doing Desert Springs Cream Shop, keeping it simple.
Okay, that looks
And
pretty.
Quicksand as my base.
I'm taking that shimmer and I'm popping it right in that inner corner. Gotta have it shining. What are some of your favorite songs of the year, Lace?
Well, let's see. Obviously, right out the gate, Falling in Reverse. Their album. I mean, everything that they've done. Even the old stuff, all the way up to the new stuff, I love. But I would be lying if I didn't say this new album and the previous album were some of my favorites of all time. It's something I can listen to when I'm pissed. It calms me down. It's something I can listen to when I'm calm and I need to get amped up. It does vice versa. The lyrics are relatable. That you can't go wrong with the melody. It's good. I mean, a lot of people hate the man, but he's got something good going. So you can hate him, but it's just gonna keep him going.
As it said, they hate him because they ain't him. That's for damn sure.
Pretty much. Outside of that, I actually got into listening to a little bit of Bad Omens from my niece, and there's some songs I do like. I'm a huge fan of the new album that Highly Suspect put out, As Above, So Below.
Okay.
Love that. Hey, man, how are you? Thank you for coming on. And let's see real quick. It says, Chris said that he once spent $100 on a naked palette from Sephora for his wife. She had been talking about it for weeks. I felt so awkward asking her workers to help me find it. You shouldn't be felt awkward. That was really sweet of you to do.
Absolutely.
And then with that, I mean, you guys give a shout out to some local bands. Even though I don't talk to them as much, I do listen to their stuff when I see it come across, or I go out of my way to find it. And that's Killed by a Yeti. They actually have a show coming up. Also, Rap Chat 520. They have some other shows coming up, and love their music. Loud is probably something that I play pretty repetitively here in the home. So I highly recommend it to people if you haven't heard it.
Okay.
And then to switch gears, I don't always listen to one genre. I am always, and probably will always be, an avid lover of some of your more mellower music. I love listening to Fiona Apple. I love Natalie Merchant. I love, and I will always love Sarah McLachlan. She's one of my favorites. And I love Sarah Bareilles.
Okay. Yeah, I will say, going back to Falling in Reverse, the song that they put out with Jelly Roll was absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That man, Jelly Roll.
All My Life. I think that's
amazing.
what it's called, right? All My Life. That's the track. Oh, yeah.
That. Oh.
Yeah,
The video for that song was absolutely amazing, too.
They did it really well. The video was hilarious. I loved it.
I know, especially the unicorn popping out. Oh my god! He actually just showed us today, because I have him on my Twitch. He showed us the music video to "Bad Guy," which
really?
He's not putting it on YouTube. He's not putting it anywhere where he's putting it only where, like, I don't want to say where people pay for it, but like his Patreon is free.
Oh, yeah.
At a certain level, you can see the music video, stuff like that.
No, I heard that on the radio the other day, and I love it.
I loved Soraya's part in that whole thing. That was amazing. He's one of those I would love to meet in real life.
I know for a while they used to have him on oh, what's that thing called where you pay to get them? Where they shout.
Cameo.
Yeah, Cameo. He was on Cameo. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, I actually bought myself a Cameo last year from Andy Biersack from Black Veil Brides, and I will tell you, it is the best investment that you will ever make. It wasn't that bad. Andy's was only $115.
Oh, that's not too bad. But you look at, like, for some people, if you are an avid fan and it's something that you really, that, you know, a lot of these with music and bands and stuff like that, they become kind of like your family, your lifeline, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it really isn't, some people will be like, oh, that's a waste. It's not if it's something that you truly enjoy and it's a part of your everyday life. It's something that's meaningful to you and it has longevity.
Absolutely. I mean, like when we went to Bleeders in May, I actually bought the stage one jacket of the Jake Pitts, who is one of the band members, and it was the best experience I ever had in my life because it felt like how you and I are talking now. Like we've known each other for like 10 years, and yeah. Let's get a picture up here real quick. Let me see. I mean, just the fact that this man, when he came out, he actually walked up to me and gave me a hug. I was like,
It's so cool.
He's a sweetheart. They actually just came back from London. They did a show at Wembley on Devil's Night.
Oh, shit.
Just seeing the pictures on Instagram from that was so cool.
Here, let's see where I'm at here. For you guys out there, what are some of your favorite songs or favorite artists from the year? See what we got here.
Thanks, Mo. I'll do a cameo for $350. Oh, Chris. For $350.
It's super.
I need to remember the next time I'm at the store, I need to buy some white eyeliner. Always use that. But this is the eyeliner I use. It's $1.04.
Oh, that works.
And it actually has the sharpener on the top, so that's perfect. I know. Get back on there. Oh, God, my nose. Come on, stop.
All right, I think I have it in here. I'm good.
Uh-oh. I lost her.
Oh,
There you
go. It broke up for a minute. I got you.
I was like, oh no, I lost her.
Mike, you were there. I heard you for a second, and then I didn't. With anything like, there's always tech glitches and stuff like that. I've been listening to all sorts of stuff. I love getting suggestions from friends. It helps me feel closer to them. Oh,
Okay.
that's
I feel like Chris would be an avid Falling in Reverse listener.
I would recommend it.
Hell yeah. You know, it's pretty funny when I can get my 7-year-old and my 3-year-old singing one of his songs in the car.
All right, let's see, where are we at here? All right, I guess I'm going to try to do a little wing before I get carried away with this other stuff. This should be interesting.
You can do it.
like doing, and I'm using for my wing, it's CoverGirl Exhibitionist.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing I need to invest in is a liquid liner.
I bought one that was like a cheaper one, like the LA Colors. That was terrible. See, this is where it's going to be hard because I got to actually have both hands. All right, so everyone's just going to see my head for a minute. Maybe I can prop it up and do it this way. Man, this is going to be fun.
You know what you need to get, Lace? They have that one eyeliner. It's got the stamp on the one side.
Oh, that would be great.
I just did my mascara. I used this Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's too cute. I like that.
It's in the shade Doll Eyes, which when I think doll eyes, I think brown, not black, but that's okay. That can get put away. There you go. I'm not going to do highlighter. I got enough sparkle on my face. Turn this up just a little bit underneath here. I may have to do this look again the next time I go out somewhere with my husband. It turned out really nice. Oh, shit. As I just smudge eyeliner all over my face.
That's all right. My wing came out a little not so wingy. Well, my wing isn't too bad, but the top part kind of sucks.
I hate doing wings. I try my best not to.
Well, I just haven't done it like this. I have, you know how you have your own like setup on how you do stuff, and at the computer desk is not it.
No. I grew up with sisters and often used a template for their makeup. Oh, goodness. When are you going to do it? Yes, Monique, I'm going to do. I'm going to use my lip oil from the collection. Just because it's badass. It actually looks like blood dripping everywhere. Need the mirror because I can't see.
My mirror decided it was going to go where. Oh my God, they're not even. It's all right because I'm not trying to be some professional, but one wing is not as equal as the other wing, and it's just going to have to work.
It's all right. They're cousins. They're not sisters.
It's going to be one of those ones. Have you seen those videos where they keep going and it's like the whole face is black?
That's some Jeffree Star stuff right there. That's for sure.
Oh my God, I don't even know how the fuck am I supposed to fix this?
You got any Q-tips, Andy?
I do, but it like, I don't know, it's kind of like Too Faced or something. Like, it's not terrible. Like, that's not bad, but it doesn't, like, that looks fine. And that also looks kind of okay, but they're totally not the same.
It happens.
We'll just showcase each one. Honestly, like, I made it this far and I didn't like manage to make a mess, so we're just gonna go with it. It's fine. We'll have two different ones. It's like for two different, if you want to feel extreme or light. There we go. We got it.
Exactly.
Are one of you gonna do a red lip? I mean, I can.
I will definitely give that a shot sometime, Chris.
I have stuff to do it, I guess. Well, in the meantime, I don't. Well, I'm gonna put the rose on it.
Wish my nose would quit. Weather is not it.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, there. All right. Chris says he bets you do an awesome boob cosplay.
Yeah, I think so too. I'd have to give it a shot sometime.
All right, there we go. That's done. That's done. Hell yeah for that. I mean, fuck it. I guess I'll do a red lip.
Yeah, I love that this lip oil is one of the things that came with the makeup collection. And it actually looks like blood.
That looks cool.
And it smells like fruit punch.
And then for my lashes, I use Remo London Lash Accelerator. I can't talk tonight. You guys are just gonna have to deal with me.
You're fine.
Hey Val, how are you?
There's our favorite screen queen. See, I can't talk either.
See it passed to you.
Too much crap in here.
I don't know how these girls do it. That they're professional that do that online all the time. I don't know how they do it. My hat's off to them for that because I would be too irritated to be doing this shit day in day out all the time.
I would have to have a script in front of me the whole time.
Val says screaming.
I can hear it from here, Val.
All right, so we got all that. I don't need that anymore. I'm actually impressed that my eyebrows came out decent for not doing my normal thing. And then I use a little bit of blush, and it's Monochromatic by ELF, Eyes, Lips, Face.
Ooh. I love their stuff. Their stuff is so good. And it's so affordable.
And I did for the longest time back in the day when I would like not be working at home, I would for sure contour and all that stuff where you have like the different colors and it was like an hour before like putting on makeup before doing anything out the door for sure.
I feel that. That was me when I was a regular freaking person at work.
We're gonna do a red lip, so let's do it that way. I don't know. Is my sister still in here? Delphine, are you still in here? Do you remember when we had like Red Lip Taco Tuesday where we went and smeared all of our lipstick after eating tacos? That was fun. We were weird, but it worked for us.
It sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, we wanted to see if it would smudge because I had this one that was a Rimmel one and it was amazing, but they discontinued it. It was so good. No matter what you did, it fucking stayed on your face. It was amazing. And so we did this whole smear test and like mine wouldn't smear, but all theirs did. So finally I put another one on and
oh my gosh. Bye, Val. Thanks for coming in.
Bye, Val. Let's see what we got here. I think this is more like purplish than red, but it's dark enough it should work. I was going to go for a nude, but I think she called me out by asking a red lip because that's usually chapstick or a nude is usually my go-to. All right. So for the liner, I don't even know what it's called because I don't wear it that much. It's Believe Beauty Long Lasting Lip Liner, and it is Intense Rogue.
Ooh.
When I do wear them, it's a little bit darker. And then I have Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink, and this is Regal Ruby.
Oh, that's pretty.
They're kind of in similar, a little bit. Yeah. Not too bad. But what are you looking forward to the upcoming year when it comes to music? Are you looking forward to any new albums, any shows?
Definitely shows. Hopefully, Black Veil Brides goes on tour again. I would love to see them. I would love to go to Warped Tour. And I didn't get to go to Warped Tour when I was a teen. And unfortunately, by the time I went to go to Warped Tour, it was over. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping
like this.
That looks pretty.
I'm just gonna go like that the rest.
What? It works for you.
Are you gonna try to ever go to When We Were Young? I feel like you would like doing that.
I would have loved to go to that. I've watched a lot of clips on TikTok of people going to that, and that looks amazing. Because I know Andy's wife Juliet, her name is Lila Cesar now. She got to do that like right before the hurricane, I think, because they lived down in Florida. I think what I'm most looking forward to is what everybody's coming out with next year. I want to see what Ronnie's gonna do. I want to see what Black Veil's gonna do.
What's one or two albums that you will listen to all the way through without skipping a song? I'll let you do that one first.
For me, would have to be Black Veil's album, not from this year, but the year prior. Is called The Phantom Tomorrow. Is an impressive album. My favorite song on that album has to be between Torched and the other one is called Kill the Hero. Amazing album.
You know what I'm excited about? I did that without getting it in my teeth.
Very nice.
That's always the hard shit. But that's pretty much for makeup wise. I don't do a lot when I do it's that, except for like when it goes to anything spooky, like if I'm dressing up or whatever, then obviously some of you guys have seen I go super dark and really do that, but I kept it kind of light. And I kind of like that it shows two options. Like you can do it small and subtle, or you can do it dramatic.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then usually what I use to lock it in is the ELF Stay On All Night Microfine Setting Mist.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
I usually use my 2-year-old Jeffree Star X Morphe setting spray. It smells like strawberries. That I probably shouldn't be using anymore.
Here, go put that in the bathroom, Bubba. Thank you. My lips will probably be like stained everywhere. Yeah, out of that whole basket, I only use like a few things. And did you mention which albums? The two?
Oh, I only have one. And the other one is they did it not. I think it was 2 years ago. They redid it up their very first album, which was called Restitch These Wounds. They renamed it Restitch These Wounds. It was pretty intense. It was amazing.
Those are your go-to. I would say it's not really going to be what everyone thinks, but I would say it's Sarah McLachlan. It's what is that? I can't remember what it's called, but anyways, it has Building a Mystery, Sweet Surrender. I want to say the album's called Building a Mystery, but I'm not sure what it is. It came out in the mid to late 90s.
Okay.
I can listen to that album in its entirety. That's one. And another one that I can listen to is, I want to say it's called Speaker Box. It's by Sarah Bareilles, that whole album. I like those are my favorites. Now, when it comes to anything, newer or edgy, that's not my normal regular stuff, I would say the whole album of Midnight Demon Club by Highly Suspect.
Okay.
Love it. The lyrics are very, they're a little heavy for a lot of people, but when I listen to songs, lyrics are the first thing I go to see if I can resonate with what they're saying. And that's what connects me to a song. And a lot of his stuff can be a little darker for some people, but I like it. I can relate to it. So that's why I enjoy listening to it. And it has moments. Like I know some people have listened to music that you'll listen to it because it sends you into a memory and you'll get sad, or you'll listen to it and get happy. And sometimes you just want to go back on, like it has a magnitude of different reasons. But with that album, it goes from fun to serious, back to fun, and then a little bit different. It's very eclectic. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I have to give them a listen. You have to send me the names of them, and I'll have to go check them out.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, some of the stuff that I listen to that are like my go-tos, which I mentioned, like, Apple and stuff like that, that's stuff I listen to daily. But outside of that, I listen to other things here and there daily, but those are my go-to. Like when I want to unwind and I go to take a shower, I don't know about you, I always play music when I go to take a shower. And those are my top ones that I listen to because that's my mellow time.
Yeah, if I'm home by myself, obviously with 2 kids, I can't really listen to music while I'm taking a shower. But with that, it's usually I'm blaring my either Volume Reverse, Black Veil Brides, or Jelly Roll. I'm bouncing between those 3.
Okay. Monique said, "Do we listen to or do we like Sleep Token?" I've heard a couple songs. It's that's not bad. It's just I think it's a little hype more than what for my liking. It's more hype than what I think it is.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to much Sleep Token.
And
I
then
think the one playlist I have that's got them on it, most of the time I can't really hear it anyway because most of the time I'm at work.
and then Chris said that 2 of his favorite full albums are Robin Hood and I'm sorry, Robin in the Hood, Sublime, and American Idiot, Green Day, which those are both excellent ones. And he said there's so many others. There is. It's hard to kind of label one. I do know like my go-tos are those. I think a lot of people have go-tos. I listen to a wide spectrum. I don't listen to a lot of country, but there's a lot of reasons why I don't listen to a lot of country. I don't hate it. It's just my own personal preference. And sometimes I do. Some people catch me listening to it, but they're people that are close to me. They know why. So, how about you? Do you have any guilty pleasure songs?
Yes. So when I was in high school, when I was in my senior year in high school, we went to New York City and we saw Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. I instantly fell in love with it and watched every single version that I can find. Right down to they had it on Netflix for a while. It was Phantom of the Opera at Royal Albert Hall in London. I think it's in London. And I have the entire soundtrack on my Spotify list. So if I'm at work and it rolls through, I'm like, oh my god, I can't know I listened to this. But I mean, it puts me in a it kind of mellows me out a little bit.
My guilty pleasure is Miley Cyrus's "Party in the USA." I get down to
Why not? I mean, that was an amazing song when I was in middle school. That was all anybody listened to, honestly.
Oh man, I remember there was where we lived. There's a stretch of freeway or highway, whatever you want to call it, and we travel there down the road frequently. Well, anyways, I'm coming home, and it comes on, and I have it full on blasting in the car, and I'm singing, I'm getting down like it's my own like karaoke party in there, and all of a sudden, like I'm not paying attention to my speed, and I see a sheriff pass me, and half of the sheriffs that I know slowed down, and they were like neck and neck with me. So I go to roll down the window, and I didn't even think about turning down the radio. What I was playing, he started laughing, and he just waved and went on by. And then fast forward to a couple weeks later, I'm at work, and he's in there getting drinks, and he's like, "So, how's Miley Cyrus treating you?" And I'm like, he's like, all the people, I did not expect that. He goes, that is not what I expected to hear. Don't judge me. Let's see. Chris says, I feel like don't listen to full albums like we did in the 90s. That is very true. I feel like Ace of Base, The Sign, and I feel no guilt. I love Ace of Base, The Sign. I feel like, hey, that's good. You know, I like from there, and I think it's from the same album, that song where she's like, where they sing, all that she wants is another baby. This is probably before your time, Krista, but that was the song. I mean, when I still hear that song, I get down on it. I'll have to give it to you so you can hear it. It's a very good song. It would be taboo for this generation, but it's a good song.
I mean, yeah, I listen to all different decades. I listen to all different genres. My husband, when him and I first met, he got me into different heavy metal stuff, and it was really unique that him and I connected on that level.
That's cool, though. Yeah, like, mine does the same. He's very into heavy and punk and stuff like that. And that's where we kind of had a common ground, where we ended up meeting. Let's see, Bestel does an amazing Miley Cyrus cover of "We Can't Stop."
Ooh, okay.
I'll have to check it out.
Same.
Back to the 90s thing. I remember in the 90s they used to have like Columbia House where you could get like 10 CDs for like like $1 or some shit.
It makes,
But that
it
was
makes
back
me.
when we didn't have the technology that you have now, where like you would listen to it. I remember one of the first ones I got was like for I think it was like White Flag or something like that. Like I had the whole CD and I listened to that because I was just hanging out in my room. I had nothing better to do.
I know I miss having my CD player that didn't make my CD skip, and now songs never skip.
Well, do you want to wrap and dive bomb into the TikTok world?
Yeah, we can if you want.
We can go peep in and show our beautiful faces.
Hold on.
Scary of mine, beautiful for yours. I know. I don't know. Like, do I do it? Does that work? Can you see? Like,
Yeah, it looks very nice.
like, I like it. It looks cool. I know I was going to ask you before I forget, before we wrap this up. Did you see the tutorials on the Beetlejuice lipstick that they did?
Yes.
Have you tried it? Or are you going to try it?
I want to. I have to go buy. I actually wanted to keep it authentic to the tutorial, so I want to go buy a green lip and then a black. Which I may do. Probably this week. I'll have to see how much I get paid tomorrow.
Oh, well, if you do, I can't wait. I'll be excited. I want to see it. I think it'll be good. But for everyone out there, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to have one more that's going to be done before I wrap up the season, and then I'll pick back up in January. But I'm leaving my last one a surprise until literally the morning of, and then I'm going to drop it on everybody. And I do have a gift for everyone for the holidays that I'm working on, which I'll be releasing that later. It's a thank you for everyone. But for now, it's a wrap until I announce that date. Thank you, everybody. Krista, thank you. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to wrap up the live, but thank you guys. Love you bunches, and I will see you later.
Thank you, guys.